So let's start feet, knees, hips in alignment. Good. And just relax the arms. Make sure the knees are relaxed without bracing, tensing. It's going to be a lovely, pleasant hour. All right. So very gently, just bringing that little connection around your middle. So belly button, just very gently pulling that in towards your spine. Pulling ourselves up out of the rib cage, nice and tall. That dancer posture. And just let's take 3 really nice, easy breaths, breathing into the ribcage, really feeling it expanding that way as well as forwards and back. And as you exhale, just bring in that pursed lips to really feel the whole core squeeze as you exhale. Good. Do it as soft or as hard as you'd like. Good. Lovely. Now, keeping that real lovely center, I'd like you to take your weight over onto your right side. Very gently lifting your left leg and your right arm. So opposite arm and leg. Nice and slowly. Feel that balance around the ankle and then slowly release it down, keeping that lovely poise. And as we take the weight over again, we're trying to keep that body weight nice and central. Good. Lovely. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Keep that posture. Let's not collapse into the pelvis or the rib cage as you release. Breathing in, breathing out to lower. Good. And last one. And slowly lower. Good, good, good. Let's bring our heels together, so we're in Pilates stance. Just squeezing very gently from your heel all the way into your bottoms, so you've got that connection between your thighs. Let's breathe in, coming up onto our toes, arms to shoulder height. Exhale slowly down. Nice and easy, but keeping that lovely tall posture. Breathing in. And breathing out. And in. As we lift our arms, feeling those shoulder blades slide down your back. And exhale slowly down. You can come down as slow as possible. That would be marvelous. And slowly down. Good. 2 more. And lower. If your calves are starting to cramp or ache, then just come up. Just lifting the arms up to shoulder height without the heel raise. Good. Now we're going to come up again, but then we're going to go into that little knee bend. So we just go down to that little plie. So the heels stay together and we just squeeze back. So breathing in, coming up. Breathing out. Going back, squeezing back. Lovely. Squeezing those thighs together. Squeezing back. Squeeze back. 2 more. So we're just picking up the pace, warming up. Last one. Let's stay down here and let's squeeze back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. Let's take the legs nice and wide, so the toes stay in that same position, but nice and wide. And let's just bend to the right. And then we bend to the left. Some nice sequencing going on there upstairs. And let's bend to the right. into the left. So we're just warming up a bit. Stay on the right, hand on the hip. Bring the arm up, breathing in, and exhale. Really stretch through. Lovely. Coming all the way back. Bending over. Arm comes up, breathing in. And stretch. Good. One more each side. Bending over. Arm comes up, breathing in. And back. Arms comes up, breathing in. Good. Lovely. Starting with the right arm, let's just breathe in. And dropping down to the side. Left arm. And just to the side. Good. We're still staying nice and pulled up. And to the side, just really focusing on the shoulder blade. The legs are nice and wide still. Legs are nice and wide still. Good. Now let's add that little rotation. So I did an extra arm. So let's start with the left. And rotate. Keep those hips forward. And down. And the right. And stretch back. And stretch back. Last one. And stretch back. Good. Let's bring the toes in. Soften the knees. Let's do our roll down. Breathing in. Breathing out, chin to chest. And let's mobilize that through the neck. Just easing our way through as you roll down. Sliding your bottom up that wall. Hang down there at the bottom. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's take another breath. Breathing out. Slowly rolling back up. And bringing your band with you if you can. Or get your band. Okay. So let's place the band underneath our feet. And we're going to do our favorite. When I say our favorite, I possibly mean my favorite. All right. So the feet are hip width apart. Cross the band over, place the band on your hips. Now the wider your feet, the harder you are going to have to work. Okay, so it's up to you. All right. And we're just going to start with that little knee bend. And then we come up, and then we press into the band to the side. So we need our balance as well as strength in our glutes. We bend, we come up, and we push into the band to the side. We bend down, come up, press. We're keeping the upper body up. We're not leaning over like that, all right? Just pressing in. So it's same as that opposite arm and leg lift. We try and keep the upper body up. Press, and down. If you're leaning over, make the press good, much better. Make it a little small. So you can feel you squeezing, good. And squeeze, and down. Last one on this side. Good. Now we bend and we press back. So we squeeze into our bottom. Down. Squeeze back. Down. Squeeze back. Is it just me? Or is it? Maybe I'm the only one enjoying this. But hey, I'm the only one here. Squeeze back. Down. Squeeze back. Last two, down. Squeeze back. Last one on this side, and then we're going to go back to the side again. Down. Squeeze, but we're going to hold it here. We're going to squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. To the side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the back. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, down. 6, 5, 4, pulling up through the center. 3, 2, 1, stay nice and tall. Back to the center, good, well done. Elbows into the side, last little bit of work. And let's just do that bicep curl. Good, nice and tall. Good, and down. You only got one band upstairs. Down. Oh, the wrist, of course. Okay, squeeze it up and down. Squeeze it up and down. You can still do the bicep curls without the band. Here we go. Squeeze it up for dynamic tension. Don't you remember Charles Atlas? Maybe not. And down. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Hold it. Little pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release down. Good, good, good. Lovely. All right, should be lovely and warm. Put the band to one side. We will use it at some point. Good. So let's go to our roll down. Breathing in. Breathing out, chin to chest. Rolling down. Through that spine. Keep the legs straight if you can. As we slide that bottom up the wall so you can get our hands, fingers anywhere near the mat. Let's bend our knees so we get our palms or our fingertips at least on the mat. Keep them there as we straighten the legs as much as we can. And bend the knees, keeping your chest close to your knees or your thighs. Straighten the legs again. That's right, good. And from here, let's walk ourselves forward onto the mat into that little 4-point kneeling position. Okay. Hands right underneath shoulders, knees right underneath hips, belly button pulled into your spine. Head is nice and long. And we're going to go into that slow swimming or Superman, starting with the right leg and left arm. So we breathe in, breathe out. Let's slide the leg and the arm out. Breathe in at the top. Breathe out. Come back. Breathe in. Breathe out, slide the opposite arm and leg out. Nice and slow. Breathe in at the top. Breathe out, slowly bring it back. Knee and hand touch at the same time. Breathing in. Breathing out, slide opposite arm and leg. If it's easier for you to go onto your fists, if you've got any wrist problems, then do that, or just sit this one out, or you can just do it on your tummy. Good. Sliding the opposite arm and leg. The exhalation, breathing in at the top, breathing out. Good. Last one on this side. Good. One more. Exhale, sliding it out. Nice and straight. Good. Bringing it back. So if it's tough on your wrists, go onto your fist now, just so that the wrist is straight for this next part of the exercise, if that's easier. We're going to go to a straight leg raise, so starting with the left leg, slide that leg out so it's nice and horizontal. And then we're going to go into that single leg kick, which is point, flex, point, lengthen, and lower. But we're trying to avoid that wobbling side to side. Straighten that leg, point, flex, point, lengthen, bring that knee in, no wobbling. So you're pulling belly button to spine. lengthen, point, flex, point, lengthen, and lower. Last one, lengthen the leg, nice straight leg raise, point, flex, point, lengthen, and lower. Take those knees slightly further apart, and let's drop down into that little shell stretch. Good. Good, good, good. All right, lovely. Okay. And when you're ready, swing your legs under and come forward onto the front of your mat. We're going to go into a little bit of rolling, so make sure you've got enough space behind you. Well, Teddy could at least do something. All right. Move the dog. All right. Hands behind knees, just to start off with. And let's just press the knees or the back of your legs into your hands so we get that rounded spine. That's the shape that we're looking for. That's that shape. So this abdominal area is slightly contracted. It gives us our shape. Lift one leg, lift the other, and find your balance. Find your balance, okay? Shoulders are relaxed, we're not hunched up. Let's just rock a little back and forward so we find that balance point. You're going to have to be working around your middle just to hold that balance. You're looking between your knees, which gives that shape. Good, all right, so we're on our balance. As we breathe in, we roll. When we roll, we breathe in. Exhale to come up, back onto that balance point. Good, and we roll back onto the shoulder blades and we come back up. By looking between our knees, that means we do not roll with the head first. So keep looking between your knees. That will give you that lovely rounded back. Breathing in. Exhale to come back up. Let's do one more in this shape. Good. Now, if this really works for you, this hand behind the knees, keep it there. Otherwise, bring your hands up onto your shins. Onto the shins. Good. Now, the knees aren't dead together. They're slightly further apart, okay? Good. Lovely. Let's roll back. Breathing in. Good. Looking between your knees will keep that shape. Exhale. Let's do two more like this. Good. And one more. Keep that balance on our sitting bones. Drop those knees out. Hands come through. As we hold either side of our shins, check that those flippers are working. Good, as we go into our seal, all right? Let's breathe in to roll back. Exhale, tap, tap, tap. Good, good, good. Let's stay on that balance point. Breathing in. Exhale, ooh, tap, tap, tap. Let's do two more. Keep that balance, be careful. Tap, tap, tap. And last one. Tap, tap, tap. Good, good, good. Well done, well done. All right. Feet on the floor. Come back a little way onto the mat. And we're sitting up nice and tall, nice and tall. Hands are out in front. For this, we can use our ball here actually, which would be quite nice to use. Just place the ball between your knees. So we're getting a little bit of work through our adductors. Hands are out in front, shoulders down. Lovely tall posture. We breathe in. Let's just roll back. So we're bringing that roll again that we've just been doing. Halfway. Exhale to come back up. Just a breathing in. exhale to come back up. Good. So we're just bringing a half roll back and coming back up. Good. Let's do this twice more. Lovely. So we're not hinging back. We're just tucking under. Good. And then we come back up. One more. Good. And then come all the way back up. Lovely. So we're going to go to our roll down. I suggest if you would like, place the ball between your ankles. Now if you need your band to do the roll down, get your band. You can either do the roll down with bent knees or lengthen. Now the ball between the ankles, just make sure we're working our adductors, and when we're coming up, it can give us that little extra squeeze to help us come up. So if we're all ready, arms at shoulder height, either legs bent or lengthened, breathing in, breathing out, exhale, let's bring in that curve. We roll all the way down, bring the arms up to the ceiling, just to the ceiling, breathing in, breathing out, lower the arms, exhale, lift the head as you roll all the way back up to that starting point. Lovely, breathing in, breathing out, exhale. Keep the arms shoulder height, then we lift them up to the ceiling. Keep them there pointing to the ceiling. Breathing in, inhale, lower the arms, exhale, squeeze through the abdominals. Keep the arms up, shoulder height. Keep the arms up, good. Don't drop them from there. Breathing in, breathing out, tuck under. Rolling all the way down, exhale. Arms come up to the ceiling. Breathing in, head lifts. Exhale, arms lower as you squeeze through the middle, squeeze through the ball. As you roll all the way back up. One more if you can. Breathing in, breathing out, rolling down slowly, slowly. There's no rush. Arms to the ceiling, breathing in, breathing out, squeeze through the middle, arms lower, head lift, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good, lovely. Bending the arms, last little bit in the sequence. Bend the knees, still keep the ball there, because it just gives us that. You can actually put the ball between your knees, which gives that lovely control. Because when we do the oblique roll back, we want to keep those knees in line with the hips. That's the idea. Arms are out in front. If you're starting to cramp in your hip flexors, just take the feet slightly further away. Sitting upright, breathing in, breathing out, we roll back, one arm stretches forward, the other elbow bends, and we take it back. Breathing in to come back. Breathing out, roll, keep those knees nice and straight in line with the hips. Breathing out, roll back, good. Breathing in to come back. Breathing out, roll back. This is the obliques, so we're really curling into that side. Let's do two more. Good. Last one. Good. All the way back up. And here, let's just roll, 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 all the way down, all the way down. Put that ball to one side. Let's just give ourselves a lovely full body stretch. Good. Stretching out to one side of the hip, same side, pulling that wrist, and then swapping over. So really stretching out that whole side from the wrist all the way down to the toes. Good. All right. So bending your knees. If you need a little cushion under your head, then place it there, or a little pillow. Just for now, we're going to go to shoulder bridge, so it's just there for while we do the little breathing. Just a little tiny towel is probably ample. Let's grab your ball, and again, put your ball between your knees. So you've got that squeeze going, working those adductors. Feet, knees, hips are well in alignment. You are in neutral pelvis, so just check that out. Making sure you are in neutral. So let's just focus on the breath, breathing in nice and wide into the rib cage. And exhale. And breathing in, feeling that rib cage expand. And exhale, just feeling those ribs drawing down to the hips. And on your next one, as you exhale, just tilt the pelvis towards you, so we're just flattening that lower back. So the whole back is pressing into the floor. Breathing in to come back to neutral. Exhale, flatten that lower back. Inhale to come back. Good. Now on your next one, inhale, exhale, let's squeeze, flatten that lower back. Let's continue that movement as we squeeze and we roll ourselves all the way up into that lovely ski slope position. Breathing in at the top, breathing out, slowly, slowly lowering ourselves through the upper back, through the mid back, through the lower back, finally going back into neutral. Breathing in, breathing out, tilt, peel. You've got that squeeze through the ball, so your adductor is helping. Your bottom is squeezing to help you all the way up. Breathing in at the top. Breathing out, slowly, slowly, slowly release. Good. Let's do that once more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's tilt, peel, and roll ourselves all the way up. On the inhalation, taking the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, roll down nice and slowly. Slow it down, slow it down. As you inhale, you can either take the arms behind you as in dead bug, or take them down to the floor, whichever you prefer. Tilt, peel, and roll all the way back up. Inhale, either the arms come back up to the ceiling from behind or from the floor. Exhale, we roll ourselves back down onto the floor. Inhale, the arms either go behind us as in dead bug, or back to the floor. Tilt, peel, and roll. As we exhale, roll ourselves back up. Inhale, arms come all the way up. And exhale, let's take everything down, lower our arms, and lower ourselves all the way back down. Good, good, good. All right. So let's get rid of that ball, put that ball to one side. Okay. Now we're going to do some abdominal work. If you need a little pillow behind your head to support it, then do so. If you are unable to support your head, then you can place a cushion there. You don't need to lift your head. But if you're able to, let's take the arms behind us. Bend your elbows, cradle the back of your head. And let's lift that head so it's a couple of inches off the ground, nice and long. So you can stroke the back of your head, your neck, so you can feel it's nice and long. It's not compressed. So you're squeezing a little peach between your chin and your chest. Breathing in, breathing out, let's just squeeze up, keeping that head nice and long. Inhale to come back halfway. Exhale, squeezing up. So we're squeezing ribs to hips, and inhale to come back. There's no pressure on the neck. The head is heavy, squeezing up. Inhale to come back. Let's do 5 more. Using that pursed lips, squeeze, feeling that squeezing between your legs, the perineum. That is your pelvic floor, squeeze. We're also focusing on these lower abdominals to be flat, but as we lift up, they're not doming. Good, let's do 2 more. Good. Last one, just like this. And back to the center. Now, if you are able to carry on, we're going to lift the torso, but lift one knee as well. So a little one leg 100. And then back down slowly. Exhale as we squeeze. And lower, but we're keeping that pelvis in neutral. Lift and squeeze. Making sure that that pelvis is cemented, it's not rocking side to side. Squeeze, lift. And slowly lower. Good. Pulling that lower abdominal down so we're not doming. Good. Really pull it down. Good. Squeeze. Inhale to go back. Good. 2 more. Good. Last one. Lovely. And let's finish this sequence, if you like, with just simple curl-ups for 8. And down. 7. And down. 6. And down. Look at the ceiling. Good. 4. Squeeze. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it there. If you like, if you finish, just relax down. Little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release down. Good, well done. I'm so glad I couldn't see your faces. Marvelous. Alrighty. Okay, so knees to chest. Just rock side to side. Just rocking side to side, easing off that lower back. Okay, good, good, good. And let's roll ourselves onto your sides. Okay. So I know we did a little bit of work with the band for our bottoms. But we got a little bit more, just a little bit more focused work. So you're in clam position. Your head is resting on a cushion if you have one. If not, you can always just cradle your head on your arm. Good. So your head is down. I know you have to look, but hopefully I can describe it enough. Your feet aren't too far away from your bottom. They're not too close either. So you've got that V shape. Pick up underneath your waist. And let's just squeeze that top leg up. Just simple clap. And lower. And squeeze it up. Place your hand on your bottom, just so that you can feel exactly where you're working. Squeeze it up. Slow it down. Slow it down. Good. So we squeeze it up on the count of 1, 2, 3. Lower. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze it. 1, 2, 3. Lower. 1, 2, 3. Good. This is interminable. Good. Slowing you down. And 1 more like this. Good. Let's hold it here. And let's just pulse up. The 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Halfway. Pick up that heel so your leg is nice and parallel with the bottom one. And from here, we're just going to go into that gate clam. Any hip problems only work within your range. See it as a mobilizer for the hip as well. Good. As we just open. Good. We're not rocking back side to side, just making sure. Lovely. Good. Let's go 6. And lower. 5. And lower. 4. And lower. 3. And lower. 2. And lower. And 1. Let's hold it up here. Hold it up. And slowly release it all the way down. Good, good, good. I must be getting so much nicer in my old age. Alrighty. Let's get rid of that cushion. Let's turn onto your tummies. I'm going to swing myself around just so that I can see you a little bit better. We're on our tummies. I'm going to move this. Good. We're going to go into our swan dive. Hands are either side of the mat in line with your ears. Your belly button is pulled in to your spine. So you've got that lovely connection around your middle. Your legs are not together, but they're slightly apart in that V shape. Forearms are resting on the mat. As you inhale, let's roll your forehead out to the bottom of the rib cage. Exhale to lift, inhale at the top. Exhale to slowly lower. Good. So 4 breaths. Inhale, roll the nose out. Lifting the forehead. Exhale. Lift the torso to the bottom of the rib cage. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly release. No tension. So stay at that level if that's enough. Or see if you're able to come up a little bit higher. But using your upper body to help you lift. Breathing in at the top. Breathing out. Slowly release. Good. Let's do 3 or 4 more in your own time. Either coming up to that level, if you're able to come up a little bit higher, using your hands or your arms to help you. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly lower. The arms come down first. So it's your body that helps you lower all the way down. Good. So 2 more, really working safely. If you need to take your arms slightly wider to help you, do so. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly lowering yourself down. Good. I'm just going to have a look for the last one. Good. Slow it down, slow it down. Show off the forehead as you come up. Good. Forearms resting on the ground. Lifting the forehead. Lift the forehead first. Let that be that arch that holds you up. Good. And slowly lower yourself down. Good. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right. Let's take those knees apart and let's just drop back into that little shell stretch. Good. Lovely. Good, good, good. And then when you're ready, turn yourself onto your side, just for those little clammy clams. Clammy clams, that sounds awful. You know what I mean? So you've got a little pickup underneath your rib cage. You're in that clam position, like a V shape. You are against that glass wall, or that invisible wall. And let's just squeeze that top leg up. On the count of 3, and lower it to the count of 3. Good. So lift nice and slowly, squeezing into this top part of your bottom, and then slowly, slowly lowering. Good. And lift. 2, 3, and lower. 2, 3. Good. Really squeezing up. Forget the space underneath your rib cage, so you're not collapsing those hips. Good. Lovely. Let's do 2 more like this. Squeeze it up. Lower. And last 1, 2, 3. Hold it up here and let's squeeze it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower halfway. And let's lift that heel or that foot, so you are now lovely and parallel with the lower leg. And let's just go into that gate clap. Open. And then back. And open. And back. Good. Open. So we're mobilizing that hip. So lovely as you open. Just be aware of your range of movement. Don't force it. Good. Be careful that you're not rocking back with that hip. Good. Let's do 3 more like this. Good. And 2. Lovely. And 1. Let's just hold it there as we squeeze into that top part. Slowly, slowly, slowly back to neutral. And then lower that leg down. Good, good, good. Well done. Well done. Alrighty. Let's get rid of that cushion. Although saying that, if you need the cushion for the next part, get it back. We're going to go into our spine twist. So if you need a block or a cushion to sit on, place it there. Now you can either do spine twist with legs crossed or legs out nice and long if you've got lovely long hamstrings. You don't need a block necessarily. If you've got lovely long hamstrings, you can still do it like that. But it's sometimes nice and easier for the lower back to do it like that. Arms are out, not directly out, they're slightly forward so you can see your fingertips. Nice and tall. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's go this way. As you exhale, keep those sitting bones nice and equal. Breathing in to come back. So this is harder now because your focal point, your head needs to move with your center of your chest. Good. Breathing in to come back. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Let's just do 2 more. Still nice and tall. Let's not collapse. We get taller each time. You can get a little further each time. Good. Lovely. Good. Now from here, let's take the knees, the legs out and bend them. So they're quite far apart. Take them wider. Because we're going to go into our saw. And we have done this before. Arms are wide, we breathe in, take the arms back, we bend the one arm back, and then we stretch forward to cut our toe with the other hand. Breathing in, we come back up. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, we take the one arm forward, one arm back, and then we lean forward. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out to come back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stretch forward. Cut that toe. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out to come back. Just 2 more. Breathing in. We rotate. Breathing out. Stretch forward. The other arm back. Breathing in. And breathing out. 1 more. Rotate. Stretch forward. Good. Breathing out. And back to the center. Good, good, good. From here, just bring those feet together, come off the block. Let's just drop through, stretch out these adductor muscles, which are probably screaming now. Going, oh, what have you done? Good. The saw is a really hard exercise, but it's nice to add on to that spine twist. Yeah, take the arms behind you just to stretch through the chest as well. Good, good, good. All right. Lovely. Good. All right. Let's swing the legs under. Let's take ourselves onto our backs. Last in the sequence. You are in neutral pelvis. If you need that little pillow underneath your head, we're going to go into our dead bug. So let's just start off with the arms. Shoulders are nice and wide across your back. Breathe in, the arms come up to the ceiling. Feet, knees, hips are well in alignment, just check. Let's just start with 2 little single arms. So let's start with the left arm, inhale, drop that arm back in line with your ears. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, straight arm. And we're focusing on the rib cage staying where it is. So we're drawing ribs to hips still. One more single on the left. As you inhale, exhale, bring it back. Inhale. Good. Now let's just do 2 double arms. Take the arms slightly wider. As we inhale, take it back as far as you can without your rib cage lifting. Good. So you're really drawing ribs to hips. If somebody's holding your ribs down, see how far you can take your arms behind you nice and straight. Exhale to come back. Good. So that's the shape that we want. Let's bend our right leg into one leg 100. Single leg, dead bug. Inhale, extend that leg. Arms go back. Exhale to bring it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. Keep the arms where they are. Lower that leg nice and gently without the hips rocking side to side. Lift the left leg into one leg 100. You are still in neutral. And let's extend and take the arms behind us as you inhale. Now that leg is staying nice and high, so we're not putting any pressure around our pelvis. So we're really focusing on technique. That's how, if we slow it down, we're aware of what we need to do. So the rib cage stays flat on the mat. Pelvis stays in neutral. So the arms and the leg are creating that weight on either side. That's the objective behind the exercise. Good. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. Back to the center. Grab that knee, bring that knee in towards you. Bring the other leg up. Lengthen that leg. So you've got one leg stretched out, one knee in. Lift yourself up to look between your knees if you are able to do this. If you need something behind your head, place it there now as we go into our single leg stretch. That leg stays nice and high, breathing in. Breathing out, we stretch it, bring the knee into the chest. Let's stretch the leg as we swap over. Good, stretch it out. Keep that upper body nice and curled up. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, slow it down, there's no rush. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it with a flexed foot now for 8. Those knees come back in the same direction. Just check if you're wobbling side to side. Stretch that leg out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. Both knees together, you are in your 2-leg 100. Take the arms back, cradle the back of your head. You have 2 options here. You either keep your knees in 2-leg 100, which is safe, or when we do it, we can extend the leg as we were doing in the single leg stretch. So it's up to you. So breathing in, breathing out, knee to elbow to knee. If you extend back to the center, and we swap over, and we swap over. But nice and controlled. Slow it down upstairs. Slow it down. Extend that leg. Good. 4, 3. Keep it up there. 2, and 1. Back to the center. Good. Lower the legs. Keep the upper body up. Slowly lower yourself all the way down. Good, good, good. Well done. Well done. All righty. Just have your band to hand. Good. Let's bring your knees together. And let's just drop them to one side as you roll your head the other side. Good. Good, feeling a lovely stretch through all those obliques that we've worked so well. Good, swapping over, pulling belly button into spine, just protect your lower back as you roll the knees over the other way. Head rolls in the opposite direction. Good. Lovely. Bring it back to the center. Cross one ankle over the other. Sorry, one ankle over the other knee. Thank you for that look. What does he mean? Reach through, grab behind the thigh, and pull that thigh towards you, just to give a lovely stretch around your bottom. So the head is relaxed. Relax it down, swapping over, knee, ankle over knee. Pull that knee towards you, grab behind your thigh and pull that leg in towards you. Good. Lovely. Alrighty, now let's grab your band and place your band behind the knee of your bent leg. And we're just going to hold it there, lengthen the other leg out, and we're going to do our one leg circle, but we're just going to control it with a band. So your other leg is long, and the band leg is bent. So we're literally just going to do little circles with that band. So we're just mobilizing that hip. Good. So nice little circles. Good. And then back in the other direction. Just mobilize it nice and easy into that hip. Good. Good. Lovely. And place that foot down on the ground, bend the other knee, and put that band behind the knee of the other leg, lengthen the leg we just worked, bring that other leg up into one leg 100, elbows on the floor, and just drop that knee out and control that roll with the band. As much as you can. The hip will, or instinctively, you'll use your hip to do the exercise, but see if you can control the movement. In other words, just let the leg drop, and then you control the movement with the band as much as you can. And then back in the other direction. Good. So nice, just to roll it around. Good. Lovely. Good. Good, good, good. Let's take the band out. So nice. Just place it on the one foot. Elbows to the ground. And just bring the leg as straight as you can towards you, just lengthening through. Bending the knee, placing the foot in the other foot in the band. Lengthening the other leg. Drawing that leg in towards you. Good, good, good. All right. And from here, let's see if we can lengthen the leg or draw the leg down and see if we can come up with the band. So come all the way up. Keep that leg nice and long. Come up, come up, come up. All the way up. Good. Lovely. Well done. Let's put that hand to one side. Swing your legs under. Come up onto our 4-point kneeling. Good. And from here, tuck the toes under. Let's lift the knees a couple of inches off the ground. And slowly lower. Now the head is nice and long. You're pulling your belly button into your spine. And lift. Let's hold it here. Hold it. And from here, draw our bottoms to the ceiling. Come up onto your fingertips. If that's easier, drop the heels down. Getting a lovely stretch through those calves. Bend the knees, walk your hands in towards your knees without your bottom swaying side to side. Roll yourself up nice and easy. Good. Good. Let's stay on your mat. Stay on your mat. What we're going to do is just take our weight over onto one side, over onto your right. And just lift one leg. So this needs a bit of balance because we're on that unstable surface. Back to the center. Lift the other leg. Keeping that being pulled up like we did in the beginning. And lower. Now let's breathe in, coming up onto our toes, coming up onto our toes, arms lift all the way around, slowly down. We'll work a little bit harder because we're on the mat. Breathing in. Breathing out, slowly lower. Good, and relax. Let's shake out those arms, shake out those legs. Lovely, thank you very, very much.